see why they don't like me. When it drop, I don't trip. Put down on Doja, made a grip. This be they.
Have no fear. Bullzilla is here with breaking news.
Bank accounts booming, I'm into graphs now. So I went and got me some new. That's new cypher, you new ones. Get money, you should be into it.
Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. If you saw yesterday's video, the deep dive, I've been down the rabbit hole on Trump, world liberty, and connections to Zebec. And I told the world any day there was going to be an announcement that's going to connect Zebec and world liberty. And believe it or not, even before the stream, I was still working on that series from yesterday where I said, yes, there's ties. There's ties. There's going to be an announcement any day. And this is one of the first posts on January 9th that made me believe that something was coming. World Liberty Financial on January 9th posted this. A lot of exciting announcements. A lot of exciting announcements are coming around the WLFI ecosystem and the continued growth of USD1. Stay tuned. Pay attention. There's a lot ahead. Now, JV from Zebec commented on that on the 9th. And I showed you guys this yesterday. I said there's got to be some type of connection with Zebec and world liberty about to take place. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. Want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, there we go. Guys, this is breaking news. You heard it here today first. Well, you might have heard it here yesterday when I told the world. You probably heard it here yesterday or the day before, the last few days. I've been telling everybody connections to world liberty is coming. So JV commented on there. So then this post drops right before the stream from Zebec Network. USD1 enters everyday payments. Zebec is integrating world liberty USD1 across its payroll and card suite, putting on-chain dollars in the pockets of 65,000 plus workers across the US and globally. Zebec Network and World Liberty even has a statement about this. Zebec has implemented USD1 across its payroll and card suite. Come on, guys. There's no way in a million years World Liberty would boast of this integration. I like to call it partnership. Zebec has implemented USD1 across its payroll and card suite. By supporting USD1 payroll, USD1 payroll. Oh, this is huge. USD1 payroll. That's Trump payroll. Trump payroll runs on Zebec. I said it. By supporting USD1 payroll, Zebec enables dollar-dominated stablecoin payments that can be used across supported on-chain and card-based payment flows. Guess what? USD1 adoption continues. And here goes the big announcement right here. Zebec is integrating World Liberty USD1 across its payroll. Across its payroll? Are you telling me the breaking news, you heard it here first, because they just dropped this post at 12 o'clock, 1 hour ago. So you had to have heard this first. You had to have heard this here first, unless somebody else went live between 12 and 1. So breaking news, you heard this here first. World Liberty runs on Zebec. Yeah. I'm going to have to put that. World Liberty runs on ZBCN. Yeah. Breaking news. Have no fear. Bullzilla is here. And I said on January 13th, the future of payroll and payments, ZBCN. Bam. And that was right on the World Liberty post from January 9th. So CKJ has been deep down this rabbit hole. And I'm telling you, I actually uncovered way more stuff than meets the eye. And we're going to talk about that today. I uncovered a lot of information on this partnership and relationship and how deep these ties run. So you do not want to miss this video. It directly ties to World Liberty, Witkoff, Trump, USD1, ZBCN. I'd like to welcome everybody to the best way to start the day with CKJ Crypto News. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just documenting my journey on the greatest wealth transfer in the history of humanity. As a matter of fact, this was my post from yesterday. Oh yeah, guys, y'all know I've been down this rabbit hole for the last couple days on this one. I've been tearing this rabbit hole up. Real-time institutional capital, ZBCN, ADI Foundation, which many may not even heard of the ADI Foundation, also ties to Own Network, which many may not have heard of that either. ADI token, which might be the first time you heard of that today. And this all ties to the Fast Official Zebec space from yesterday. Fast Official. Fast Official was the middleman that brought this all together. Zebec Network, real-time rails for institutional capital. Now, why would Zebec comment on this? Which I highlighted this in my deep dive video I dropped yesterday. Zebec commented real-time rails for institutional capital. But they commented on Fast Official's institutional adoption on Fast is about to accelerate. You got that right. Huh? We might be even what? We might flip green right now. Institutional adoption on Fast is about to accelerate. Here's the play. The play is ADI Foundation delivers the rails. Regulatory green light from MENA. And this is where it all ties to MENA regions. Institutions go on-chain. MENA's sovereign players sit on 5.6 trillion in fiat firepower. ADI chain is built to tokenize those flows via stables, robot assets, and leverage Fast and Own. Which we're down the rabbit hole big time on Fast and Own. Guess what? We're early. MENA on-chain volume is still tiny, 30 billion UAE. And this all ties to the UAE and Trump. And I'm going to show you guys stuff that you've never seen today. Digital assets, 9 billion stablecoin transactions, while Visa still moves 14 trillion. And guess what? Zebec partner, Fast, Zebec partner and Fast, and 88 chain are flipping this. Are you ready for the flippening? The flippening is about to begin. Huh? I think they flipped the switch on Zebec. I'm about to check the charts right now. And guess what? Bringing homegrown institutional capital on chain. Backed by who? The government of Abu Dhabi. And how this ties directly to Trump, directly to Witkoff, directly to World Liberty, directly to ADI, directly to IHC fund. We're going to talk about that. ADI chain mainnet, ADI are now live. New era of institutional blockchain starts today. And Zebec is right there. Real-time rails for institutional capital. Starts like this.
If blockchain is meant to empower people, why has it reached so few?
Yeah.
Never change the system at scale, because access is still decided by borders and gatekeepers.
Uneven,
fragmented,
broken, and billions are still left outside the global economy.
ADI is building what comes next,
Bringing 1 billion people on-chain by 2030.
powering 50-plus projects with real-world impact,
With over 500 million people already within reach.
laying the region's first institutional stablecoin settlement rails.
That moves value across the world without friction or intermediaries.
This is not just another blockchain.
Miss Lady, this is not just another blockchain. Tell Miss Lady more, please.
This is institutional grade.
This is the handshake I used on the It's a Done Deal. Exactly how Ripple used it back in the day with Ripple, Bank of America, Ripple, American Express. I said this was the handshake that sealed the deal with World Liberty, Zebec, ADI, Fast. And you guys seen I even used this as my thumbnail right here. In the previous video, I did a deep dive on all this yesterday. And then the news breaks today. I think they had to break the news because Bullzilla was on their trail. Because I was already breaking the news. I was breaking the news before the news broke. Tell them, Miss Lady.
Infrastructure for the real economies.
A different idea of money.
Access.
Trust.
Freedom.
It's time for freedom. Built in Abu Dhabi. Huh?
Built in.
And this all ties to bin Zayed the prince, his brother, is actually the prince of Abu Dhabi, but his brother is actually the one that did the deal with Witkoff and Trump. I'll show you what I mean momentarily. I'm telling you guys, this runs deep.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi, that's where Bullzilla is going to be, 2026, 2027.
Government compliant.
Government compliant.
Mission driven.
Mission driven.
ADI chain mainnet and
ADI chain mainnet and ADI token are live. What is that? Tune into today. Show you don't want to miss it.
ADI token are live.
And I figured out why the value is holding at $1 on this token. I'll show you why that also. We did the research on this yesterday, but the news continues today.
That's different.
That's different. Bullzilla cracking all rabbit holes since 2016. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.
If blockchain is meant to empower people, why has it reached so few?
Why has it reached so few? We're going to talk about that today. You guys can show some love out there. Smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I'm telling you, probably today you're going to see some of the best research you've seen in cryptocurrency. As far as down the rabbit hole, come on. Everybody here knows I was on this one. Lower level, Miss Lady with the super chat this morning. Miss Lady, good morning. Wind Moon, let's check. I'm telling you, if Zebec's not on fire right now, it's going to have to go to my Trump post where Trump said, why doesn't the market, matter of fact, is Zebec going to be the reason the whole market moves this morning? Will Zebec be the reason the whole market moves? Miss Lady with the super chat. Super chat in the new year. Thank you big time, Miss Lady, for the super chat. $5 super chat, Wind Moon. Miss Lady, I really appreciate that. Much love. It helps out the channel. Oh, I can't reply to it. My apologies. Thank you so much, Miss Lady. 5754. It helps out the channel in a big way. Thank you, Miss Lady. Uh-oh. Your opportunity is calling. I think Zebec's about to flip green, too. With an announcement like this, come on. You're talking about one of the largest entities in the world. Bam. There we go. Hold up. Okay. So on a 24-hour, we're still red. It's going to flip green before the stream ends. Mark my words. It'll be green before the stream ends. We're going to flip green before the stream ends. All right. So let me put the tweet out real quick. And I'm telling you guys, I went deep down this rabbit hole. I was so deep down the rabbit hole that some of this information could be controversy, which I'm going to stay away from anything controversy. But Zebec integrating World Liberty USD1 across his payroll. And let's send a tweet out. Let the world know we're live. I'm telling you guys, I had all this set up even before. The picture of Barron Trump, the World Liberty stuff. Y'all even see my video from yesterday. Matter of fact, I can show you my video from yesterday. I think the Bullish family knows I cracked this one. That's what I do. Same thing with Bearable Guy puzzles. I used to crack those too. But I'm in the business of trying to find everybody crypto retirement. Oh, $3 incoming on Zebec. ZBCN, World Liberty, Trump, Witkoff connections continue. Multi-billion-dollar deals are taking place. Multi-billion-dollar deals. Zebec is integrating World Liberty USD1. You got a hashtag USD1 across his payroll. Hashtag payroll. Bam. Payroll. And hit link, we live. Hit link, we live. Oh, you know what it's ties to? We got to hashtag all this. Fast. Definitely ties to fast. Definitely ties to ADI chain. ADI chain. ADI chain. Guess what else? It also ties to OWN. Which I'm telling you guys, OWN could be a big deal. And it's about to launch. I'm hoping that we get it at multiple zeros. Rabbit hole time. Rabbit hole time. That used to be my saying back in 2016. When I started making crypto content in 2016. What is this? Okay. Oh, what's that? 2 videos? Let me see. Let me see. It's Miss Lady. And she's here with the super chats. The best way to start the day is with a super chat from Miss Lady. Alright. I think we're good on that. Trump, World Liberty. Okay, so here's the thing. Are you ready to run down this rabbit hole? I'd like to welcome everybody. The best way to start the day. Shout out to all the mods and members. I am Bullzilla, the Hidden Gem Hunter. Shout out to Get Money. Miss Lady, thank you big time for the super chat. I really appreciate it. K-Mad, member. Much love, K-Mad. And Jay Brooks, 5-year member. And Miss Lady. Bam. Tell him, Miss Lady. Y'all better listen. Tell him. Tell him, Miss Lady. I'm telling you guys. And I almost really want to go. So let's do it like this. Let me jump into the news. A lot of exciting announcements are coming around World Liberty financial ecosystem and the continued growth of USD1. Don't sleep on USD1. And I'm not here to say, do you like Trump, don't like Trump. That's what I'm not here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the president of the USA is super bullish on cryptocurrency and his whole family and anybody connected to him. And I'm going to show you how deep these connections really run. Stay tuned. Pay attention. A lot ahead. JV. I put JV together with Zebec. Growing Zebec. He commented on World Liberty. And that's when I said, whoa, the future of payroll and payments, that is a big deal. Now, actually, I think there was 3 other comments on there. I want to give them some love. Which is Crypto Gloomy, Hard Drive, because they saw it. And there's one more, right? Oh, I thought the one guy was on there. Okay. So that was about a week ago. This is this morning. Zebec is integrating World Liberty USD1 across his payroll. So the news finally broke that, yes, there is a connection. There is a connection. But this is World Liberty. Let me go to World Liberty's page first. So you got World Liberty, which I've been telling everybody keep an eye on World Liberty. As far as this is the Trump token on crypto.com cracking. It went from 14 cent to 18 cent. Had an all-time high of 33 cent. So I think it's going to be a big deal. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean. But if you actually go to World Liberty's page, which is Trump World Liberty. I actually pulled a bunch of World Liberty stuff up for those that don't know what World Liberty is. You want to know what World Liberty is? And I had all this pulled up even before the announcement. Right here. Bam. World Liberty financial token valued at 20 cent in Trump crypto project. All 5 treasury deal. So we're going to talk about that. But also it kind of ties to this, which could be controversial. 2 giant deals. The UAE got chips. The Trump team got crypto riches. And here goes Ben Saad Ali. What's it? Ben Said AI. This is the guy right here who's also in charge of IHC, which is also a partner of IDP. It's going to get confusing, so make sure you guys pay attention. And it also has to do with this, which the EU moves towards scalable digital asset infrastructure. Yeah, this is where it all starts. The UAE moves towards scalable digital asset infrastructure with FAST. And I told you guys yesterday, once I tied FAST together with Zebec, it was a wrap from there. I said, yes, FAST is the middleman that's connecting them to World Liberty. This is what makes it official. UAE moves towards scalable digital asset infrastructure with FAST. We all know FAST had a space with Zebec. Now, FAST is a partner of ADI, which is an umbrella company of this man right here, the Prince. The Prince's brother. The president of Abu Dhabi, this is his brother. And they actually run ADI. Y'all see how big this is getting? I'll show you. The partnership highlights the transition from pilot projects to real-world deployment of regulated digital asset infrastructure, reinforcing the UAE's push towards scalable, compliant blockchain solutions for institutional participation. So, FAST. Now, before we go down there, because I think maybe Miss Lady wasn't here yesterday, so let me go to my Zebec. Oh, let me go on my research. Because I got to make sure Miss Lady is on the same page with us here. So yesterday, or the day before, oh, here's the video I dropped too. Did you see that new video I dropped last night? Deep dive on Zebec and Fast Official. ADI chain and own $10 trillion market. I almost want to play it because it's so good. And it's pretty much all the information and where I tied this all together.
24 to 2026, in my opinion, are truly the first time where we're actually seeing crypto adoption.
He's talking about World Liberty. Give it to him, Simon.
Driven not necessarily by retail speculation, by actual emergent infrastructure.
He's talking about World Liberty.
Payroll, settlement.
Payroll, settlement. Give it to him, Simon.
Cards, stablecoin payments, real world assets. All of these things are now being kind of like pulled into the system, and the infrastructure is they're starting to become the wedges that that bring our beautiful crypto ideals into government, into banks, into telecom companies, and in.
If he said banks, he's talking about the National Bank of Abu Dhabi, which is launching a stablecoin in partnership with ADI and IHC, which is also utilizing FAST for KYC. Bam!
Indeed, crypto is no longer trying to replace banks.
Guess what? Tell him that line, Simon. That line is so sweet.
And indeed, crypto is no longer trying to replace banks. It's being integrated by them. And I think that...
Woo! We're no longer trying to replace anybody. We're being integrated by all.
That's a really, really exciting proposition. And with that in mind, I just want to say, Simon, how are you today?
Now, this is the cross-border payments Zebec space with FAST. Why would they have a space with FAST? I'm showing you why today. Well, one thing, it connects them to World Liberty.
Settlement, cards,
because World Liberty, as FAST is directly partnership with ADI, which is basically World Liberty partner. ADI is World Liberty partner. And I'll show you what I mean.
Stablecoin payments, real world assets. All of these things.
Let me see. Oh, Miss Lady in the building with another super chat. Holy moly, hold up. Miss Lady, hold up. Miss Lady in the building. I gotta make sure I can reply to this one before this one runs out. You made me more money than I ever have. I'll tell everyone about your channel. Bam, Miss Lady. Tell them. Thank you so much, Miss Lady. I really appreciate that. And everybody knows that too. Hands down, the biggest calls in cryptocurrency since 2016. And here's the thing. I'm blessed. But here's another thing. Is... Oh, come on. My apologies. 1 second. Okay. I don't want my iPad to die. Here's the thing, guys. I issued the 100K Zebec challenge at $78 per 100K. $78 per 100K on Zebec because I think Zebec has massive potential, which right now... Zebec is about $290 per 100K, which is still an unbelievable deal because Zebec is easily valued at 0.01, which is $1,000 per 100K. Right now, Zebec's price should be 0.01 easily. That's $1,000 per 100K. I told everybody on 420 to get 100K Zebec for $78. 3 zeros is $78. It ran at $780 in 30 days. Or I issued the Million Zebec challenge for $780. In less than 30 days, it went to $7,000. And this is what I do. I find 00 assets with the most opportunity. And yes, I apologize for beating the drum so hard on Zebec. But I do believe Zebec is the biggest opportunity in cryptocurrency. That's going to make you the most money. And some say they might be here for the money. Some say they're here for the tech. I'm here for my time. Is basically the more money we have, the more time we can spend with our family. Our time is priceless. You can have all the money in the world, but you can't buy more time. You can make all the money in the world, but you can't buy more time. So I believe getting some Zebec, 100K, 200K, $500,000, $1 million, you're going to be set. And why do I believe that? I'm showing you why today. And boom, XRP Heavy Chevy in the building with the $10 super chat. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you big time, Chevy. Salute CKJ and Bullish family. And shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to GDLT, the legend himself. GDLT is a legend. Shout out to GDLT and the Blue Crew. I see lower level. So, Baron Trump. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so a lot of exciting things. I covered that part. Okay, deep dive. Here, I actually dropped a video on this. For people that may not have a whole hour for live streams, I did do a separate video on this. But this is before World Liberty announced the integration.
Being kind of like pulled into the system and the infrastructure they're starting to become the wedges that that bring our beautiful crypto ideals into government, into banks.
Government. He's talking about Abu Dhabi and World Liberty.
Into telecom companies. And indeed, crypto is no longer trying to replace banks. It's being integrated.
One chain opportunity I'm talking about, an own network. Also, guys, Kicking off the conversation with Daniel Ahmed, the co-founder of FAST. Remember that, Daniel Ahmed, the co-founder of FAST. Don't forget that. I'm here to tell you that I believe, and actually, you know, there's a really good video, but I actually put up so much research today that I'm going to just go to my research. So then we're going to go to the next one is, okay, so FAST talks about this relationship with ADI Foundation. FAST adoption on FAST is about to accelerate. Institutional adoption on FAST. FAST is a Zebec partner. ADI Foundation delivers the Rails regulatory green light for MENA. I covered that. We've played this video.
It never changed the system at scale because access is still decided by borders and gatekeepers.
Access was decided by borders and gatekeepers. Was.
Uneven,
Fragmented.
broken, and billions are still left outside the global
Guess what?
economy.
XRP_Chevy_954. They're not leaving us out no more. Miss Lady, they're not leaving us out no more.
ADI is building what comes next.
ADI is building what comes next, and they're bringing the next 1 billion people on chain. And I'm telling you, if this is true, and I believe it is, because I'm all about manifestation and speaking it into existence. So if we're going to bring the next billion people on chain, guess what? Zebec right now is still $300 per 100K. ADI is still $1. OWN hasn't even launched yet. We're talking so much opportunity is coming our way. And guess who commented on this? Zebec. Real-time Rails for institutional capital. Bam. Okay, here's Throbbing Lantern right here. Now, I'm going to have to go to some of my... Okay, so this is the article that FAST dropped. Now, this is on what? FAST officials page also. Now, FAST, a leading global banking and investment platform, has entered into a strategic partnership with ADI Foundation. So I'm like, what is ADI Foundation? ADI Foundation is an Abu Dhabi-based nonprofit established International Holdings. No, don't forget that name, International Holdings, a subsidiary of IHC. So hold up. ADI is a subsidiary of IHC. So basically, ADI is IHC. We'll just say that. IHC is the largest listed company in the MENA region. The collaboration aims to support the rollout of blockchain-based financial services through ADI's newly launched ADI chain and the mainnet of the ADI utility token. Unveiled during Abu Dhabi Finance Week. I'm telling you, I can't wait to get to Abu Dhabi. ADI chain is designed to enable regulated digital asset use case, including hosting the settlement of the Durham-backed, are you ready for this? Are you ready, Miss Lady? The Durham-backed stablecoin issued by who? The First Abu Dhabi Bank. Now, you guys know Abu Dhabi Bank is straight government run. So ADI chain is partnered with, or basically run. ADI chain is designed to enable regulated digital asset use case, including hosting, settlement, and the Durham-backed stablecoin issued by the First Abu Dhabi Bank and the IHC under the partnership FAST. Okay, this is where it all... I'm telling you, this is why Zebec is in there right now. Because FAST will provide the necessary regulatory onboarding KYC on-off ramp infrastructure. Boom! There it is right there. It's like you're building like a smart stack. You see, you got your payroll, which is Zebec, but you need your compliance. You need your KYC. So then we implement FAST. So now that we implemented FAST, that directly connects us to World Liberty. And I'm going to show you also how that also connects us. FAST will provide necessary regulatory onboarding for KYC on-off ramp infrastructure, ensuring compliant access to ADI chain. Now hold on, who is ADI chain? ADI chain is IHC. IHC, the largest company in MENA. Okay. The initiative represents a major step towards institutional adoption and blockchain payments in the UAE and the broader MENA regions. I think, okay, so we're good on that one. So, okay, let's go back to International Holdings. So here's International Holdings. This is IHC. Because many may know, okay, so what? ADI chain is a subsidiary of IHC. Which basically a subsidiary just means like it's a, you know, different employees, different location. Same company to me, basically. The International Holdings Company, the IHC, is building a holding company headquartered in Abu Dhabi, the United Emirates. I'm telling you guys, we're messing around with the big money now. Tony S. Oh, welcome back, Tony. Yeah, guys, my apologies for everybody that got blocked. So I'm blocked like 10 accounts today. Yeah, we got like 10 more people here too. It's like, come on. So I really think that somebody really went rogue with the wrench and blocked a whole lot of good accounts. So I probably will reset the program. And it's not me taking no particular person's wrench. I just have to reset the program again and just start giving out wrenches again, because somehow like I couldn't believe how many people was blocked like that. We know Tony S was blocked. I can't even think about it. It was a lot of names, and the people that I told to comment, they didn't even comment yet, so they're still blocked. I told everybody to comment on the one video I can unblock your name. Which manages a diversified IAC manages a diversified portfolio of domestic and foreign investments. Guess who owns this? The Royal Group. The Royal Group owned the Abu Dhabi is the ruling dynasty. So the Royal Group, the ruling Abu Dhabi dynasty, is IHC. Is the biggest shareholder at 61%. And guess what? The IAC's chairman is who? Bin Zayed AI. So remember this guy's face right here. Bin Zayed. This is the partner of World Liberty. This is why World Liberty and Zebec connected today, because of this guy, or because of Trump, or because of Witkoff, or because of Barron. You know, there's a lot of players involved. So, Bin Zayed. Bin Zayed, who also serves as the country's national security advisor, who manages 2 sovereign wealth funds. They're at $1.5 trillion. The company is listed on the Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange as of 2024. The market cap of $240 billion. After the Royal Group transferred 40 companies worth $4.7 billion to IHC, which is also ADI, the company's share grew by 42,000% between 2019 and 2024. This is why lives are going to change. Because I'm telling you, Zebec is about to rocket. And we're going to do big numbers. Share price grew 42,000%. Follow the money. 2019 to 2024, Miss Lady. Making it the second most valuable company in the Gulf. Behind Saudi Amco, which is we all give money to Saudi Amco. What's that gas, right? That's fuel. This transformation coincides with Bin Zayed time as the chairman. Yeah, as soon as Bin Zayed steps in, it's money flows. Which I'm not here to talk politics, because there's a lot more to this as far as like a political aspect. I'm not going into the political aspect. I'm going into follow the money. Who can we tie to crypto? So many may not know, but Bin Zayed's brother is actually the Prince of Abu Dhabi. Watch right here. It'll show you Abu Dhabi, United Arabs, key people. Bin Zayed, revenue $16 billion. It says in here, his brother is actually the Prince. That just did a huge deal with Trump. International Holdings Company was founded in 1998. Initially active as a fisher company, like fishing or fisher sector. The company quickly developed into a regional market leader in the export of seafood. How do you go from seafood to like the biggest company on the planet? In 2005, the company went public on the Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange. In the years that followed, IHC expanded into various sectors, including real estate, acquisitions, properties. By 2013, IHC had grown significantly. In 2020, 3 subsidiaries were listed on the Abu Dhabi Security Exchange. The following year, this is IHC, ADI partner or ADI subsidiary. Guess what? IHC's growth continued as the company listed more subsidiaries. More subsidiaries, ADI, which runs on Fast, which is a Zebec partner, including the Alpha Dhabi, the ESG, and the Sarah Marine. And all became the most valuable companies on the Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange. Oh my God. You know what this means? I'm telling you, Zebec is about to be the most valuable crypto. Because it's payroll and payments of the future. Did y'all not just see it where, let me just go back one. Right here. Because I don't want you guys to forget who, Fast partners with ADI Foundation to enable regulation. Fast teams up with the ADI Foundation. You guys get that right there. It's because ADI Foundation is IHC. The International Holdings Company, headquartered in Abu Dhabi. I'm trying to find where I was at. This actually gets really good. IAC continued its expansion in 2022, including, this is where it all started. The IAC continued its expansion in 2022, concluding a U.S. $2 billion investment agreement. So they got a $2 billion U.S. agreement, acquiring significant stake in renewable energy. In November 2023, the group acquired a majority stake in a copper mine in Zimbabwe for just under $1 billion. Yesterday, during the space, they were talking about Kenya. I'm telling you, a lot of this ties to Kenya, too. In 2023, IAC established an investment management group. In January 2024, IAC established a new holding company at $27 billion. It added opaque once as it's published what price IAC had been paying to acquire these assets from the Royal Group. IAC at that point represented 30% of the local stock market. So IAC, which is ADI is a subsidiary of IAC, they actually control 30% of the stock market, of their local stock market. Okay, now here's where it gets kind of interesting. Criticism. IAC has drawn scrutiny for its rapidly large, unexplained growth. Between 2019 and 2022, IAC's market cap surged from 700 million to over 800 billion. This is what's going to happen with Zebec. It's going to surge like ridiculously. Because guess what? We're rubbing elbows with the elites now. Yeah, you see Zebec is at St. Moritz, CfC, which we covered that too. 800 billion, an increase of what? More than 125,000%. That sounds like Bullzilla's calls in 2021. This expansional rise, coupled with the limited trading activity, often just a few dozen shares exchanged daily, has led to analysts to question the company's valuation and transparency. Which I'm not here to really question all of that. But I just want to read to you guys the numbers, how big they were, as far as like, whoa. Now, let me go see what I got here in the beginning. Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Fund established in 2018, focuses on investing in critical infrastructure across supply chains. The managing director is Ben Zayed. He's the chairman also. I can show you where Ben Zayed's brother. Watch. Let's just say Ben Zayed's brother. Even though I know it'll come up in here somewhere, but I just want to show you guys. Say Ben Zayed's brother. T-H-E-R, brother. I got a picture with Ben Zayed and Trump together, where they made a $2 billion deal, which they say have nothing to do with world liberty, which I'm going to go with that. Ben Zayed, current, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, the current UAE president. So basically, that's his brother. Ben Zayed is his brother. And he is the UAE president. Has several prominent brothers, including bin Zayed, which we're talking about right now. The UAE president, Sheikh bin Zayed. I know some of these names. And the national security advisor is also bin Zayed, which is the brother that we're talking about. And he's a key figure in Abu Dhabi, along with others. His son, also referred to as a brother in the same family. Okay, so it could be his son, brother. Wait, hold on. His son is also referred to as a brother. So it could be his brother, it could be his son. But I think the president is his actual brother. But they're saying his son. Hold on. Along with others, Ben Mohammed. This is a different guy, because I realized one guy's name is from Ben Zayed. That's why I had to just track it down from that. Okay, so anyway, also referred to as brother. Ben Zayed, all holdings the influential roles in the UAE and government, economy, and security. They are sons of the late UAE bin Zayed. So basically, they're all family. They're all family. Anyway, I'll just go through her. Oh, His Excellency Chairman. What is this? Okay, this is from last night's research. Okay. I'm telling you guys, the one guy, bin Zayed, he's actually like the board of like everything. Like the electric company, the healthcare company. Because these are like all state-run entities over here. They do things a little different over there. But guess what? Let's tie bin Zayed to who? Here it is. Trump is getting rich. Oh, the first line I'm not reading. That's not my theme. My theme is to tie this all together to show you how this connects. The story is a couple days old. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. See, I gotta be really careful with this because, like, I'm not here to talk politics. But everybody knows Steve Witkoff is also the co-founder of World Liberty. It's Steve Witkoff and his son Witkoff. And then you got Trump, the dad, Trump, the sons. So Steve Witkoff sat down with a member of the ultra-rich ruling family in the United Arabs. He was meeting with bin Zayed AI. And this is how I keep track of these guys. One of them's name is bin Zayed AI. So that's the main guy we're focusing on. But his brother's a president. Anyway, Witkoff sat down with bin Zayed, a thin figure with dark glasses who controls 1.5 trillion of the Emirates' sovereign wealth. Is the latest engagement in an alliance. Over the past month, Mr. Witkoff, now you guys know, remember, Mr. Witkoff was the first one to call out BlackRock, to saying there wasn't a partnership with BlackRock and Zebec. I know you guys recall that, when Steve Witkoff called out BlackRock. Why would Steve call out BlackRock? Because he felt close to Zebec, and he didn't want nobody dirty in Zebec's name, because they know there's a partnership in the works with Zebec. Mr. Witkoff had become both the diplomatic allies and business partner, testing the limits of ethic rules. Which, I'm not here to talk ethics or politics or, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like when there's a controversy, there's like a name for it. It's actually the same thing from the guy from Coinbase. He worked at Facebook and Coinbase at the same. Conflict of interest. Some say there's a big conflict of interest here. But they're saying, hey, when we're at this meeting with bin Zayed, first we talk government stuff, and then we talk crypto. We don't talk the same stuff at the same meeting, says Witkoff. Okay, anyway. Mr. Witkoff said that these are allies and business partners. His inner circle, according to the New York Times, the crypto company founded by Witkoff and Trump families benefited both financially, and which I'm really not going to. In May, Mr. Witkoff's son announced that the first of the deals in the conference of Dubai, one of the tycoon's investment firms would deposit $2 billion into World Liberty Financial. Boom! That's the main line I want you to have right there. Mr. Witkoff, who's World Liberty partner, announced that bin Zayed was going to deposit $2 billion into World Liberty Financial. So hold up. If you got World Liberty Financial, you got bin Zayed, who's backing World Liberty. Now, bin Zayed also backs ADI, which is also IHC, which also runs on Fast, which is a partner of Zebec. Boom! Thank you. I'm out of here. You guys get that right? Yeah. And guess what? 2 weeks later, the White House agreed to allow... Now, this is where it gets interesting. 2 weeks later, the White House agreed to allow the UAE to access hundreds of thousands of the world's most advanced computer chips, the crucial tool in the high-stakes race to dominate artificial intelligence. Now, what they were saying is when the Biden administration was in play, bin Zayed and his crew couldn't get these chips. As soon as Trump became president, they're allowed to get the chips, and they signed a $2 billion deal with World Liberty. Which, I'm not here to say there's any connections at all. I'm not here to debate that. I'm here to tell you that this ties to Zebec. Ties to crypto. Steve Witkoff, an advocate to give the Emirates access to the chip. At the same time, him and Mr. Trump's family business was landing the crypto investment. Despite the rule, so Mr. Sachs was a key figure in the chip negotiation. What? Hold on, I didn't even read that. David Sachs, come on, David. Why would David Sachs be in this deal? David Sachs is straight from Facebook and Coinbase. But now you're involved in the chip deal. But he's also the crypto Caesar, appointed by Trump. I'm trying to tell you guys, this is wild. David Sachs, the key figure in the chip negotiation, raising alarm from some Trump administration officials who believe that it was improper for working on the venture capital to help broker deals that could benefit his industry and investors at his company. He received a White House ethic waiver, allowing him to participate. No way! Oh my God. Get out of here. No, David Sachs is like taking it too far. Like, why is Dave there? Come on. Anyway, he received a senior executive based in the UAE worked simultaneously. Okay. He received a White House waiver. He was a senior executive at the UAE, worked simultaneously for World Liberty, creating a link between the two companies, and the Emirates were pushing to gain access to the AI chip. Okay, so you guys get that, which I kind of really... Fast part of the ADIH fund. Okay, this is the one right here. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to read right here. Okay, yeah. So Fast ADI right here. Fast, a leading global banking investment, has entered into a strategic partnership with ADI Foundation. ADI Foundation is IHC, which is basically bin Zayed. So you got Fast, ADI, IHC working with bin Zayed and World Liberty. And now World Liberty has announced a partnership with Zebec. But only after this founder right here did a space with Zebec. Which I'm not really tying Zebec to all this World Liberty. I mean, as far as like the White House aspect of it, that's a completely different show. Fast, a leading global banking investment platform, entered into a strategic partnership with ADI Foundation, an Abu Dhabi-based nonprofit, a subsidiary of IAC. So you guys get that part. Now, the father, what is this right here? Okay, the father pursues Trump's diplomatic deals. The son chases crypto deals. Now, this is the article. This is the one I should have read. This one's much better than the other one because I wasn't trying to create controversy or conflict, but this kind of explains how it all goes down. A month before President Trump's, no, check this out. This is wild. A month before President Trump's inauguration, and the Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, no, Steve Witkoff is World Liberty co-founder, flew to the United Arab Emirates with two goals: discussing the region's issues with Abu Dhabi, also known as the royal family, attending the cryptocurrency conference, and he also attended the crypto conference. Less than 5 months later, Witkoff's son, co-founder of crypto venture World Liberty firm, took stage at the conference in Dubai and announced the company had struck a deal with the Sheikh's company to buy $2 billion of their new cryptocurrency. So ADI, IAC, whatever you prefer to call them, they actually purchased $2 billion of World Liberty tokens. They expected tens of millions of dollars in annual profits would be split between the Witkoffs and their co-founders and the Trump family, which holds a 60% stake in the company. On May 15th, the elder Witkoff and bin Zayed met again, this time for unveiling a new agreement which sought the UAE that gives oil-rich Gulf money access to millions of advanced computer chips. Which, you know, I'm not here to talk about the chips or I'm here to talk about bin Zayed and World Liberty. Since assuming his role in the special envoy, Witkoff, 68, longtime friend of Trump, has crisscrossed the globe on diplomatic business. At the same time, his 32-year-old son, Zach Witkoff, a crew and an advisor, this gotta be wild if you kind of think about it. His dad, 68, is traveling the globe for Trump. And they're working on deals with the, bin Zayed family. But at the same time, they also received a $2 billion investment into World Liberty. At the same time, 32-year-old son, Zach Witkoff, and the crew of advisors and associates have traveled to at least 4 countries as they pursue cryptocurrency deals that would make a World Liberty an industry leader. So they plan to make World Liberty an industry leader in cryptocurrency. World Liberty is going to be a world leader in crypto industry. You know what that means? Did you see the announcement today from World Liberty with Zebec? Zebec is $300 per 100K. 100K Zebec will change your life. Zebec is going to $3. If you buy 100K Zebec today for $280, Zebec's going to $3. That's going to be $300,000. And trust me, I've seen a crypto go from 100K for 100 to $3, which was Matic, which is now called Polygon, which turned into $280,000. Which, if I tell you the rest of the story, I didn't write my seed phrase down on my first wallet, but I did buy 25,000 more. So basically, that was $100,000 right there, just off of 25,000, because it went to $3. You got 25,000 Matic. It goes to $3. That's 300,000, right? No, that's 100,000, like 90,000. Anyway, the parallel father and son dealings in the UAE have stark example of how World Liberty's efforts have coincided with government businesses. Zach Witkoff has described Trump as the Godfather and said that the World Liberty would be well positioned to take advantage of the growing number of crypto. Yeah, this is the one line right here. Zach Witkoff says Trump and World Liberty have taken advantage of the growing number of crypto regulatory changes in the U.S., according to people familiar, and cites his followers work for the White House. Extraordinary blurring of government negotiations and private business dealings are rewriting diplomatic playbook. Yeah, they are too. For some foreign regions looking to gain traction with the new Trump administration. The extent of the Trump association, including the Witkoffs, have sought business since the inauguration in the Persian Gulf and elsewhere. So you guys get that right there, huh? Okay, so you got basically, this is the Zach Witkoff's son right here. So this is Zach Witkoff, which his name might be Zach also. But you got Witkoff, you got Trump, you got Justin's son. I don't even think they knew who Justin's son was, to be honest. Other than like, oh, this guy created Tron, he has a lot of money. I don't think they really knew the history of Justin's son, or they probably would not have did business with him. There's like no way. I think they looked at it as an aspect. Who is it? Justin's son? How much money does he got? He got enough money to invest. Let him invest. But if they would have knew, like, come on, man, this guy, he launched like 50 tokens. I'm not here to debate Justin's son's, integrity. Oh, here we go right here. Here goes Ben Zayed and Witkoff. That's Zach Witkoff and Ben Zayed. This is both investors in World Liberty. World Liberty has a $2 billion investment from Ben Zayed, and Ben Zayed owns IAC, which is a subsidiary of ADI, which runs on Fast, which ties to Zebec. Good God, I really tied this together. All right, so you guys get that right there. I know I was going to drop this in a separate video last night. I was going to, but then I was like, man, you kind of like already did a video on it. But there was more information I found. Let me see. Giant deal. I'm just going to scan these. Okay, 2 giant deals. The EU got chips. Trump got crypto riches. We covered that. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know David Sachs was in there. World Liberty Financial token valued at 20 cent in Trump crypto project deal. World Liberty Financial Deal Corporation has put value on World Liberty Financial, the Trump-backed project token, for the first time since its sale last year. The firm will swap half the newly issued shares directly with World Liberty held by World Liberty Financial Deal, valued at about 20 cent. Matt Morgan, Chief Investment Officer. You guys get that right there. Large World Liberty holders include Justin's son, which I always thought that was weird that Justin's son was involved, who bought $75 million worth during the token sale. Now that's why they let Justin's son in there, because he said, I'll drop 75 mil on this. And they didn't care what your background was. If you got 75 mil, I'm thinking. The deal highlights the growing crypto treasury company trend. Michael Saylor's strategy was trailblazing in this regard. The firm issued debt and shares to buy Bitcoin since 2020, deploy, which has seen shares skyrocket 3,500%. Over the past year, a new wave of crypto treasury companies have copied Saylor's playbook, which I can go through a whole list of names of those. One of them is a company out of Japan that's buying crypto. They're starting to put Solana on the books now, just like Michael Saylor, which is going to directly tie to Zebec. It all ties back to Zebec. Because if you put Solana on the books, that ties to Zebec. If you put World Liberty, now made an announcement, which I guess I'll go to that too also. Which, let me see. Tron, a crypto company, it says they will buy up TRX, a native token of Tron. Son, and what's that? Has Wee's son on board. The father of Justin's son. Oh, okay, hold on. Has Wee's son on board. The father of Justin's son. I never knew it. What? Wee's son? I did not know Justin's son had a father that was maybe somewhat talked about. I thought Justin's son came out of nowhere himself. Let me see. Hold on. Wee's son is the chairman of Tron. What? Wee's son, the chairman of Tron, formerly SRN Entertainment, known for a significant role in Tron ecosystem through his son. Justin's son, who shares a family relationship that has raised governance discussion following SEC scrutiny. I'm telling you, I never knew that connection. I never knew that Justin's son had a dad that might be famous or, I never knew his dad had anything to do with anything. So that's kind of interesting. That kind of shows you that maybe just his son is not a made man like he likes to boast about. I mean, come on, if your dad was rich or your dad has connections. Anyway, giant deal, World Liberty, we covered all that. Okay, so I said this all ties directly to World Liberty. Oh, let me pull up my chat. Oh snap, hold up. I was deep in that one. Miss Lady, thank you big time for the $5 super chat. And Miss Lady dropped another super chat for $5. You made me some serious money, more than I ever have, or more than I've ever gave. I'll tell everyone about your channel. That's very appreciative. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on your Twitter, Miss Lady. Share it everywhere. Oh, we got Zach Witkoff here right now. You got me into ZBCN, but I'm curious, what's your ZBCN price prediction? Bam, Zach Ra Mustafa 9473 with a super chat from all the way across the world. Thank you big time. Bro, I really think Zebec is going to $3. Zebec has the same supply as Ripple. And Ripple went to $3 with no utility. Like when I was in crypto in 2017, 18, Ripple went to $3, and that was with no ODL. Matter of fact, yeah, that was even before ODL was live. Because ODL didn't go live to 2018 in November. And I think we had the bull run in 2017. So XRP went to $3 with not even, ODL wasn't even on. So that's really no utility. And Zebec has massive utility, and I think it can go to $3. Now, so XRP went to $3, no utility. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying XRP doesn't have utility. On-demand liquidity was not on when XRP went to $3. So what was the utility that sent it to 3? Other than hype and speculation. Oh, it could have been Bullzilla talking about it. I do have a history of sending cryptos to the moon. Oh, XRP. Okay, I'm glad I looked at this again because I think I missed Zach's super chat completely. Zach, thank you big time for the super chat, bro. And XRP Chevy with the super chat. Salute CKJ and the Bullish family and the Blue Crew. Thank you big time, Chevy. I appreciate that, sir. $3. Why? Why not 2 or 1? Because I'm thinking it's going to duplicate what Ripple did as far as like when XRP went to $3 with no utility. So imagine an asset with major utility. Are we green yet? It's trading sideways, like evenly flat right now, like 0.01. It could go to it could go green any second. I'm thinking it is. But so same supply as Ripple, 100 billion. Ripple has 100 billion. Zebec has 100 billion. Ripple went to $3. I think Zebec can easily go to $3. So imagine if you jumped on the Million Zebec challenge. I issued the Million Zebec challenge for $780. I said and this was my first time I ever issued a million challenge. No, actually, I issued the Million Dent challenge, but the Million Dent challenge was it was like 240 or something like that. But so I said I'm going to issue the Million Zebec challenge, which was $780. So it was like a more of an expensive challenge. But I never issued like a $1,000 challenge. But I was so confident that Zebec was going to crush it. But I said most may not be able to afford $780, so you can definitely afford $78. So in 422, it was 3 zeros, which is 78. That's $78 per 100K. So guys, I'm telling you right now, I would recommend at least dropping $100 on Zebec, if anything else. Matter of fact, if you don't got Zebec, use my Kraken referral link in the description. We'll both get $70, they say. So use my Kraken referral link and at least drop $100 on Zebec. And I'm telling you, this is how much $100 will make you. 100. So if you drop $100 on Zebec, you're going to get 35,000 Zebec. Zebec's going to $3. That's 30, 60, 90. That's $110,000. So if you put $100 on Zebec today, I believe that you'll make $100,000. But if you got a million Zebec and it goes to $3, that's $3 million. Oh my! Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. And don't forget about me when y'all get rich. Now we're all going to be rich on this one. And guess what? You know why Zebec is trading sideways? It's because it's already up 225% in a 12-month span. Because after I issued the challenge on the 4th month of 2025, well, actually, that's when I first issued the Million Zebec challenge. But I actually issued a challenge the previous year, which I was kind of surprised. But anyway, because I actually found some old videos from 2024 talking about Zebec. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, I was talking about Zebec that long. Anyway, $100 on Kraken to change your life. Not financial advice. All right, let me run back right through this real quick. I just want to show you guys one thing, that how this all began, because I know there's a lot more people here. So here's the thing. A couple days ago, guys, JV, which works as Zebec, I believe. I think he works as Zebec, though, other than just tagging Zebec, because I don't think you would tag Zebec. Growing Zebec. Yeah, so I think he actually works at Zebec. But he actually commented on World Liberty's post. And I was like, no way. Let me just scan through all the ones I pulled up. Okay, I said, did you see the new video I dropped last night? Deep dive on Zebec and HQ Fast Official. What is this? Okay, that's the whole video right there. But, okay. Yeah, guys, I did drop a video that sums all this up. But I did go back and make a bunch of clips yesterday. Here's one of them.
Can you perhaps give the audience a bit of your origin story for Facet? Like, what problem did...
The origin story of Fast. I'm telling you guys, I actually went deep down the rabbit hole on Daniel Ahmed. There's like a whole lot more stuff to this as far as Fast. I mean, I went on their Facebook, on their Instagram. I did research on Daniel. I did research on basically... There's a lot more to this, but, you know, I'm not going to get in that aspect of it as far as like, I don't know, like basically, they kind of talk about it in this space a little bit as far as like, you know, some regions might not be able to use money, or there might be borders that might prevent you from utilizing technology. But through Fast, Zebec, and some of these partnerships with Fast, Zebec, ADI, you know, they're building a new financial system. Give it to them, sir.
Did you see first? What was missing in the market? What made
Absolutely.
Facet worth building?
What made Fast worth building, sir? Give it to them.
Absolutely, man. First of all, thanks a lot for hosting us, and really excited to see so many listeners. Look, I'll quickly talk a little bit about, you know, how we see crypto, and then talk about obviously Facet and our journey as well.
Okay.
Look, you know, I think given what you guys are doing as well, we all see crypto as a multifaceted asset class, right? That's actually part of why we're called Facet.
Facet.
Crypto is not. We've never seen crypto as just a degen speculative asset. We've never seen crypto as just a payments layer. We've seen it really as touching and actually solving a lot of different financial services use cases, right?
We're Fast is solving a lot of different financial use cases. This is Daniel Ahmed, the co-founder of Fast. Exactly. Give it to him.
So crypto can be used as a means of payment, but it can also be used as a means of saving.
Means of payment, means of saving, means of payroll.
As a means of investments.
Means of investment. Payroll.
A way to spend your money, a way to move your money. And those are kind of the multifaceted things that we're trying to...
The multifaceted. So that's what really Fast is. It's a multifaceted operation. Multifast. So basically multiple things within, you know. Okay, so this is another clip I dropped 4 hours ago, and this is way before the World Liberty announcement. I said Fast and Zebec strategic partnership announcement. This is where it all starts. Fast and Zebec did a space today. So from there, with Fast Zebec space, this called ADI chain, which basically is IHC chain, right? IHC. The royal family runs ADI chain, which needs Fast for KYC implementation. Give it to him, Bullzilla. My attention right here is Fast post December 10th, 2025. Institutional adoption on Fast is about to accelerate. Yeah, here's the play. ADI Foundation delivered Rails regulatory green light for MENA regions institutions to go on chain. MENA regions institutions go on chain. This could be institutions that may not utilize, you know, ADA. MENA sovereign players sit on $5.6 trillion in fiat firepower. Okay. ADAI chain mainnet is live. It's built to tokenized flow, stable world asset, leveraging Fast. So leveraging's Fast and own. I'm telling you guys, I can't wait to see what's going on with this own thing, which we'll go into that in 1 second, because I want to show you what we might have another big opportunity coming. Ooh, tokenize those. So I'm not going to show you the whole clip again, because I think a lot of people might have already seen it. Okay, then I go into the video. Okay, I say the Zebec Fast partnership is the biggest. Oh yeah, even 17 hours ago I said this. I said the Zebec Fast official partnership is the biggest partnership to date. And I said that yesterday before the announcement. And I'm trying to tell you, Bullzilla's rarely wrong about this. Ask Miss Lady. Good morning, Crypto Pioneers. This is my good morning picture this morning. Did I not tear that rabbit hole up or what? What we got going on here? See, we're just waiting for Moon. Having our coffee, waiting for Moon. 2026 is our year. Lives will change in 2026. Y'all see that Zebec boat coming? The Zebec boat is coming. ADI chain is designed to support regulated digital asset use case, including settlement, Durham backed by Abu Dhabi, set to be issued by the Abu Dhabi Bank and the IHC through the partnership with Fast. Oh my God, come on. Y'all see how I tied that together? This line right here in itself shows you. ADI chain is designed to support regulated digital asset use case, including hosting settlement of the Durham-backed stablecoin set to be issued by the first Abu Dhabi bank and the IAC. The IAC is issuing the first backed stablecoin with Abu Dhabi bank on ADI chain. You might as well say that's the royal chain. That's the royal chain, because you know they call themselves like the royal family. Through, even though it's not the royal chain, but you know it's like the royal family, through the partnership with who? Zebec partner Fast. Well, I'm telling you guys, this had to be the partnership that really made him flip a switch at World Liberty, because World Liberty is talking about payroll. Fast will provide regulated onboarding KYC, because I think Fast was the KYC piece they needed in the stack. And then of course I made a clip. EI Foundation delivers Rails regulatory green lights for MENA regions, institutions to go on chain. Okay, so we talked about that yesterday, and I made clips out of our live stream from yesterday. But one thing people don't realize, we did talk about this yesterday. I did a deep dive on Fast, which is a Zebec partner. They got 2 million monthly users. They got 7 billion in transaction volumes. They have connections to 125 countries. Bam! Oh, here goes Get Money Squad on here. Get Money Squad, tap in with the squad. IBF, Get Money Squad. CKJ, GMS Vault, Get Money Squad Vault. You guys get that. And let me go back because I want to show you one thing. Let me see. Oh yeah, guys, I'm telling you, I went deep on this one. International Holdings Company. IAC market cap surged from 700 million to 800 billion, an increase of 125,000%. This is insane. IAC, a holding company, is headquartered in Abu Dhabi and manages a diverse portfolio. It's backed by the Royal Group and owned by the Abu Dhabi ruling dynasty, which is connected to the IDI chain or ADI chain. Institutional adoption of Fast is about to accelerate. So I actually did find an article on the founder also that nobody talked about. Right here, Daniel Ahmed, the co-founder of Fast, is with Mohammed Hussein. Oh, Mohammed Hussein. Well, all the names kind of sound the same to me a little bit. But didn't they say that the Mohammed Hussein, I don't know, has something to do with the ADI. Anyway, Daniel Ahmed is the co-founder of Fast with Mohammed. Fast is a digital asset exchange for individuals and businesses. But he was in the Forbes 30 under 30. Daniel Ahmed, co-founder, he was in Forbes 30 under 30. Okay, so if I click, okay, so this is Forbes in the Middle East. That's interesting. So we're taking you across the water. I would click on this, but it could slow the computer down. I'm not going to do that. But this was Forbes 30 under 30. So it's like what? He's under 30, doing big things, something like that. You know, like the Forbes 30 under 30 list. Down the rabbit hole on Fast Zebec. I realize how big. Oh yeah, guys, you gotta check out yesterday's live stream. I actually went so deep on this, it's insane, because we actually covered 10 trillion in transaction volumes through Fireblocks. Fireblocks also runs on what? In part, something outside the ADI. I did it all in this video right here. Fast Official Global Digital Bank. Fast Official Zebec partnership. Where happened to my chat? I was weird without the chat. Bam, there goes the chat. Devon and RG, tell him, Devon. If Bullzilla says it, then we're manifesting. Everybody repeat after me. Zebec, next stop, $3. Now, if the hundreds of people here say it and we all say it together at the same time, Sam, son of LA, We're all going to say it at the same time, so we're going to manifest it. Zebec, next stop, $3. Zebec, next stop, $3. Everybody say it with me now. Zebec, next stop, $3. It's gone. And this was yesterday's live stream. And I'm actually... I'll get out of here in less than 10 minutes, but I do want to show you something. Funds, commodities, and more. All powered by... Yesterday's live stream was crazy. All the research I found on... we just been out rabbit hole for days with ADI and IHC. Actually, uncovered a lot. And where? New York. Okay, so I like to see how this one started right here. Because this was... Because I'm just trying to see how I first found like all these tie-ins. What's up top? Okay, Paxos. I'm telling you, I dropped a hell of a video yesterday, similar to what we're doing today. Same thing, because you got Fireblocks, Digital Asset Consensus, Armaco Brands. You guys remember I did research on all of these. Zero Hash, Paxos. All these companies basically tied to... is it Fast? It's even going to be through Fast. Somehow I tied them all together yesterday. We did a hell of a video yesterday, which I'm actually not going to go through this right now, because you could have just seen it yesterday. But basically, a new era of institutional blockchain starts today. ADI chain. I guess we can go to like the main. Let me just scan through here and make sure we covered everything. I know sometimes I repeat myself. What up, Get Money? Good to see you, sir. Happy 115. Happy 115. Okay, ADI chain and ADI are now live.
Bringing 1 billion people.
I like to go to. Let's see. Okay, I think I kind of showed everybody the connections with, well, let me show you one thing first. So, guys, here's the big thing. This morning, before I went live, and I could not believe it, because I was actually working on all this research before I went live. World Liberty runs on ZBCN is the big announcement today. Zebec posted 2 hours ago, USD1 enters everyday payments. The eagle is flying. Zebec is integrating World Liberty, USD1, across its payroll. Now, this is a big difference, too, because they can say, okay, we're integrating USD1, right? But there's a big difference when World Liberty actually posts about it versus, okay, you know, because they could probably, you know, Zebec can integrate anything they want. But the thing is, does the integrator post about it? That's like, oh, we're working with you with this integration. As far as right here, bam, World Liberty, Zebec has implemented the USD1, and this is from World Liberty, across its payroll. Oh my goodness. Huh? Zebec has implemented USD1 across its payroll. By supporting USD1 payroll, Zebec enabled dollar-denominated stablecoin payments that can be used across supported chains and card-based payment flows. Woo! So what else we got on here? Okay. So there goes Zebec on there right there. Okay, so... Okay, I guess I got a habit of saying that's the last post on the threads. Oh, there goes JV right here again, putting the USD1 in the pockets of hardworking employees around the world. Huh? You know I got to retweet that, because that's going to bring us right back to the JV rabbit hole. Huh? Let me say. The future of payroll and payments. ZBCN and USD1. Huh? Bam. Uh-oh. Now you guys see why I've been tagging US. Now, I'm telling you guys, I've been hashtagging USD1 for I don't even know how long. And, oh, here goes Alpha Lion. Zebec keeps building. USD1 now live across payroll cards and dollar-denominated stablecoins. PayFi in motion. Adoption continues. You got that right, Line. And so let me just scan through these, see what I got here. Devon NRG, happy Thursday. Oh, that's right. I got work tonight. So we're probably, we're probably not going to be live tonight. I got work tonight. My apologies. That sucks. Well, I've probably been dropping some amazing videos, though. Well, actually, it doesn't suck, you know. Huh? We're on a mission to get all the Zebec we possibly can. Oh, yeah, guys. This morning, I tried to stake some Zebec. Oh, B Rocket, welcome back, sir. B Rocket was one of the accounts that was blocked. So, come on. How could B Rocket get blocked? So, it was B Rocket. It was the other Zebec account that got blocked. It was like 10 accounts unblocked today. Like, that had to be intentional. That wasn't an accident. How does B Rocket even get blocked? That had to have been like intentional. What it was is a rogue mod went through the stream after the stream and started blocking like the most, you know, accounts that I call out their name. Oh, B Rocket, they want to block B Rocket. Oh, it's Zebec S. I can't remember his name. He actually spoke a minute ago. Anyway, guys, I tried to connect my wallet this morning to this Zebec staking because I want to check this out. As far as so basically Zebec staking, and so I want to see what was the steps so I can break it down to everybody. What's the all-time higher price by April 2026? Can we see 10 cents or 20 cents by April? 10 or 20 cents by April? Anything is possible, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, I would really try to like get all the Zebec I can between now and the end of the month because I'm telling you, I think 2026 is going to be our year for sure. Everybody smash that like, comment, subscribe. We go live every day, and I do drop videos every day. And I dropped, you know, that video yesterday I dropped was a half hour long. Like that's how deep I was down the rabbit hole on this relationship with I've been down this rabbit hole for like a week or two, as far as basically maybe since the 9th. Yeah, since the 9th. Ever since I saw this JV World Liberty post, that sent me deep down the rabbit hole. Oh yeah, let me show you guys this. Because there's a lot of controversy. Can you purchase Zebec on Coinbase? And I've been telling people, yes, I got Zebec on Coinbase. But some people are saying, bro, you're lying. Like, why are you lying? Like, why would I lie? Like, people are like really bashing me in comments saying, bro, stop lying to people. I'm like, why would I lie? Like, that doesn't make sense. So I actually said, let me do research to show people proof. Because now I found this video right here is how to add Solana network to Coinbase wallet. Because Zebec is a Solana asset. Get money in the building. So how to add Solana network to your Coinbase wallet. Here you go. So you can't purchase Zebec in Coinbase. Maybe you got to go in your settings and turn on the chain. I didn't have to do all this, but maybe you have to. Give it to them.
Solana dApp. Want to use Sol, SPL tokens, and Solana dApps in Coinbase wallet?
Yeah, yes we do.
It's now fully supported as of December 2025.
Thank you. Fully supported by December 2025. There goes all haters should not say anything ever again.
This integration lets you manage Solana-based assets directly within Coinbase wallet.
Oh, I was trying to buy one this morning, believe it or not, but then I ran out of time. Because I'm trying to tell you guys, there's some assets within the Phantom wallet that's on fire. As a matter of fact, I also found out how to find them faster too. If you actually open your Phantom wallet, it'll show you trending assets. Because what I did is what I was going to do, what I already did before, is basically you go to the Phantom wallet, you go to trending assets. I mean, you still can buy it on Phantom wallet if you want to, but some may not have the Phantom wallet. So you can actually search the asset and then pull it up on Coinbase and then buy it on Coinbase. But the one asset that was on fire this morning actually had 200 people. There's like a live chat within the Phantom wallet. And there was 200 people in there on this token. And I'm telling you, it was like multiple zeros, but it was like up 1,000%. And they just launched it. I was like, man, I might have to jump on that. Anyway, this is how you might want to do that right here.
Due to Solana's speed and low costs. The Coinbase Wallet app provides an easy interface for these features. You'll be able to handle SPL tokens seamlessly.
SPL, that's like liquidity tokens on Solana.
And access Solana dApps for various applications.
Solana decentralized applications.
This video will guide you through the process.
Okay.
First, open your Coinbase Wallet app on mobile or web.
Open your Coinbase wallet.
Navigate to settings, then
go to settings. This is what I'm saying. I didn't have to do none of this, but maybe somebody has to. I don't know.
Networks. Select Add Network and search for Solana.
Add the Solana network to your Coinbase wallet and you'll be able to purchase Zebec.
Confirm the addition.
Confirm.
Make sure you have some SOL in your wallet to cover transaction fees, also known as gas fees.
Yeah.
SOL is Solana's native cryptocurrency, used for transaction fees and staking rewards. SPL tokens are assets built on Solana.
Assets built on Solana. SPL tokens are assets built on Solana that you can purchase within Coinbase.
Including fungible tokens like USDC and non-fungible tokens like NFTs.
Yeah.
Coinbase Wallet automatically recognizes popular SPL tokens, allowing
that's interesting.
you to manage both SOL and SPL tokens seamlessly in one interface. Solana hosts a wide range of decentralized applications, or dApps, that run on its fast blockchain. For example, DeFi platforms like Radium allow you to to swap tokens efficiently on Solana.
Y'all remember I issued a 333 challenge, Serum, Ratum, and Solana. I actually issued a 10 for 100 Solana challenge, which I'll talk about in 1 second.
And NFT marketplaces like Magic Eden let you mint and trade NFTs directly.
Okay.
With Solana added to your Coinbase wallet, you can interact with these dApps seamlessly.
Yeah, so you guys get that right there, like, right? You see that, Devon, Tyran, B-Rocket? It's available on DEX and not on the CEX on Coinbase. Yeah, so basically it's available, what, on the DC? Okay. So that's a good point, B-Rocket. For those that don't know, Zebec hasn't been listed. Maybe they were saying maybe there could have been like a little controversy there. As far as they were maybe saying I thought Zebec got listed on Coinbase. Maybe they were saying that I was saying that Zebec got listed on Coinbase. I was saying that you could purchase Zebec on Coinbase. So maybe like B-Rocket, the centralized exchange is like Coinbase, right? It's not listed on Coinbase, but you can actually get Zebec on Coinbase, but through your decentralized exchange, which you access through Coinbase. So I kind of hope that, thank you, B-Rocket. Maybe that explains it better. But for those that don't know, guess what? And this is one of the hardest challenges, I think, not one of the hardest challenges, because people hated Solana. They're like, bro, what? Because like I was an XRP maxi at the time. But I'm like, man, I think we should diversify. And I said, we're going to get 10 Solana, get 10 for 100. And actually, believe it or not, because I remember Solana was $1, $2, $3, $5. And then by the time it got to about $8, $9, I said, man, you got to get 10 for 100 because this is on fire. So the 10 Solana challenge was $100. And guess what? That challenge shocked the world also. Just like Zebec, just like Harmony, just like Matic, VeChain, VeThor, Celica, VeThor, XCN, SHX. 10 for 100 went to $2,500. Solana is going to 10K. Zebec is going to $3. 5 years of Breakpoint in a row. Solana has an event every year called Breakpoint. Which we got to be at Breakpoint 2020, what, 6? Yeah, because it's still early. Yeah, we got to go to Breakpoint this year.
On 10/10, when
okay, 10/10,
centralized exchanges around the world melted down.
Okay, I give it to them.
$20 billion of liquidations in just 2 hours. Solana didn't break a sweat.
Sole president, also former board of advisor to Zebec, Lily Liu.
The shift to on-chain finance has already begun.
Yeah.
No one is better positioned for this change than Solana itself.
Yeah.
This is the biggest breakpoint ever. We have over 7,000 attendees for this breakpoint. People flying in from all over the world, over 105 countries.
This is convergent.
In the future, no one is ever going to believe that I issued a 10 Solana for $100 challenge. Twice.
Traditional finance, digital assets, global.
When y'all see Bullzilla start rolling in the Sheikh, and I'm elbows to elbows with the oil money, y'all like, oh man, CKJ made connections.
Capital, all at the same time in the same place.
I'm old enough to remember when there were only 72 developers over on Solana.
Are you old enough to remember when CKJ issued a 10 for 100 challenge on Solana, sir?
As I look around this crowd right now, it seems like a little bit more than 72 folks.
Oh my gosh. Easy.
Yeah, I gotta be at the next break point. We got, man, my goal is I want to be like at all these events.
Yes, you came massive. Yes, you came massive.
Take a moment to look at the people around you here. Those people building the $100 million startups, people building billion-dollar revenue startups are also sitting here.
That's what I'm saying. It's time to rub elbows with the elites.
Core thing that we need to do is to continue building products that people need and continue getting to PMF.
Zebec.
I'm competitive. Solana's competitive. We have the competitive ethos to win the whole thing.
Today I'm here to present youngest builders on Solana.
Community Spotlight showcasing all of the top builders, projects, and creators.
I think Solana's getting a little bigger than most people like to believe.
So today we are launching Jupiter Verified.
Jupe, you guys remember when we see the Jupe airdrop? It was $200 in Jupe. I was shocked. Jupiter is in the Phantom Wallet. It's a decentralized exchange within the Phantom Wallet.
Third answer is live on mainnet.
Prophet, the co-founder of MetaDAO. Today his mask is off.
Solana was...
What the hell was that? The founder of MetaDAO. What, he was like anonymous before?
of MetaDAO. Today, his mask is off.
Solana was a pretty easy one to pick. There's a real momentum behind the internet capital markets sort of story on Solana.
2025 really has been a year where we proved that Web3 and mobile belong together. In 2026,
2026, Bullzilla is going to change lives.
Is when Solana Mobile becomes something truly inevitable.
Solana Mobile, I think Devon got a Solana Mobile phone, don't you, Devon?
My goal for Solana is that we play, if not the largest part in the world, the largest one we can.
Solana's going to 10K. I know it's a hard decision right now because you're like, oh, do I buy one Solana for 140 or do I put $140 on Zebec? You know how much Zebec you get for $140? Green, come on, Green. What? Come on. All right, so well, let's just say 140. I know that's one of the hardest decisions too. Do you buy one Solana for 140 or do you buy 50,000 Zebec? I would go with the Zebec. Yeah, I think it was a misunderstanding, but they were like all mean, like, oh man, calling me names and like liar and stuff. I'm like, oh, it ain't gonna be that mean. Anyway, okay, so when I tried to stake my Zebec, this because I was like, I'm gonna stake some Zebec because for Zebec to announce that, you know, staking, I forgot they announced that it was paused though, because they actually made an announcement about it, which I'll show you real quick. If I go to Zebec, yeah, they made an announcement that the Zebec staking was paused. So, which I forgot, but I was like, because remember I told you guys a couple of days ago, I'm gonna get to the bottom of the staking and the buyback. So here it is right here. ZBCN staking as stake Zebec is temporarily paused, which I didn't know that. I mean, I did know it, but I forgot. So then I clicked on this, which is stake Zebec. So I'm like, all right, let's try to stake some Zebec. I would love to see how much we can earn staking. So basically, as soon as you try to hit stake Zebec, it's going to say connect your wallet. Then when you hit connect wallet, actually it's going to bring your wallets up that you can connect to the Phantom wallet, which it already connected me. Yeah, I know it's going to do that. Yeah, you see mine's already connected, so I don't got to go through all the steps again. So I'm already actually connected. But so it's what, 10 billion staked? But I like to see, I get back to you on the staking program though. I get back to you on the staking program. Yeah, it's time for me to go. Gots to go. Zebec staking is temporarily paused. I'll get back to you on that. And I did connect it to my Phantom wallet. Oh, let me tell you guys this before I go. So, because I kind of wanted to show you one feature in the Phantom wallet really quick. And also, guys, shout out to XP Market. It's their birthday today. Well, this month. So the last two things right here in like 1 minute. So everybody smash that thumbs up and hit that subscribe before we go. Thank you, Devon. Tell him the Hidden Gem Hunter, Portfolio Melter, baby. Okay, so one thing I want you guys to know before you go is thank you big time for the super chats today. All good. Light Green Man, good to see you, sir. Light Green Man, member. Deep Blue Current, member. I'm scanning for all my members. Shout out to all my members. Silver Days, member, thank you. Shout out to everybody that takes time to become a member. That does help out the channel in a big way. And you guys see, I've been tearing it up with the content. We've been dropping live streams every day, videos every day, and I plan to turn the heat up big time. So there's two things I want you to know before you go. One is okay, XP Market turned 4 today. Can you still launch tokens on XP Market? I'm not sure if you can. Not saying that I want to, but I was just going through all the new features because they have a brand new wallet basically. But I'm not sure if you still can launch assets on XP Market. I think you can, but that's not what's really important right now. XP Market turned 4 years old this month, which, you know, you can launch assets on XRPL. I'm almost certain you still can. That was one. And and I guess the reason I showed you guys that is because of XRZillas, which is actually launched on XRP, which is XRZillas. The ticker is XBF, XRZillas. And guess what? Oh, there goes the Bearable Guy truck. You guys remember that from a couple years ago. The Bearable Guy truck. That'd be wild. Imagine taking your whole Tesla truck and putting fur on it. Fur on your truck. Patrolling and trying to catch me riding. You see me rolling. They hating. The Bearable Guy Tesla truck. Anyway, the main point of this is this morning XRZillas was pumping 5%. which is XBF, on XP market, which runs on XRP. And the other thing I want to tell you about, we're getting out of here right now, is if you open your Phantom wallet, because I want to show you guys how you can find these assets that are like hidden gems. Because basically what I was going to do was, well, basically I didn't know you could stake Zebec through your Phantom wallet, but I think maybe Crypto Trooper or somebody told me that before. But anyway, yeah, you connect your Phantom wallet, you can stake Zebec. I did not know that, so I'm like, all right, let's try it. I'm going to stake some Zebec. Anyway, so then I was like, all right, I connected my Phantom wallet, and then I think it was time to go live. But okay, why? Let me see. Okay. I remember what happened now. So as soon as I was going to do all the staking and stuff, I think I went to the search on your Phantom wallet here, and it showed me, okay, yeah, it shows you the trending tokens. Oh man, I knew I should have FOMO'd that token. It's even on more fire right now. So once you go to Phantom wallet, you go to search, it'll show you trending tokens. I'm not gonna say the token's name because I don't want nobody to try to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so this is the top gainers, top memes, top losers, top traders. But what's really interesting is, okay, say you click on the one token I was gonna FOMO into this morning. If you actually click on it, it actually says it's pumping 16,000% right now. But it also shows there's 178 people in the chat. And this is what I was talking with the founder about XP Market about. It's like, don't get me wrong, I didn't know they were going to upgrade their wallet. So, I feel bad for recommending these other features when they already did all kind of upgrades. But in the Phantom wallet, dude, they do have like a really interesting feature. It's like, okay, say if you click on the asset that maybe just launched, it also shows there's 181 people in the chat. So there's 181 people also talking about this newly listed asset. Now, how do I get back to the chat? I can't. That's what I was trying to figure out this morning. Because it says 185 people in there. Maybe if you go to follow the asset. Okay, so I'm following it. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's underneath. It says join chat. Okay, so there's actually a live chat where everybody's talking about this token that's on Solana right now. Now, another feature is once you go into the chat, you can actually buy the token within the chat. So if I say buy right now, and everybody's in there saying, don't sell, guys. Yeehaw, it's on fire. Let me see. I'll tell you what they're saying. Don't sell. Dropping like hell. Hodl, hodl, hodl. Keep riding. So basically, everybody's in here like basically pumping it up, talking about it, dumping it, whatever they're doing. Buy the dip. Just bought 500 more. But the thing is, if I click buy right now, right, and I'm in the live chat in the Phantom wallet on a particular asset, if I was to buy, I don't know, just say $5 worth, which I'm not going to buy right now, and I say buy, it would post in that chat, oh, Bullzilla just bought some of this token. Because, like, to the moon, don't sell, hold. Let me see, can I even write in here? Let me see. No, I ain't gonna say Zebec. What should I say? I'll just say have no fear. Have no fear. I just want to see if it goes in there. Okay, yeah. Actually, my name and everything. So Bullzilla123 says have no fear. Oh, now they're gonna think I meant like have no fear and don't sell. I don't even know about that. So let me get out of there. Okay, so anyway, guys, we go live every single day at 1 p.m. EST. My apologies for keeping you guys over today. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Thank you big time for the super chatters and the members. Thank you big time, XRP Chevy. Zach, we're going to $3. Miss Lady, thank you big time, Miss Lady. I hope you have an amazing day. Lower level, get money. Hope everybody's an amazing day. I guess it's time for me to get some Chinese food. I'm ready to get some Chinese food. And then I'm gonna come back. And I'm probably going to try to make a video before I go to work. So I'm going to make a video before I go to work. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And, oh, you know what? I'll just go straight to OWN, which is basically runs on fast. My biggest thing is, when is OWN launching? OWN network, the network designed for instant settlement across any real-world asset built on Fast Official. So if they're built on Fast, this is the first asset launched on Fast. Y'all seen how big Fast is, right? And guess what? There's a $30 trillion tokenization opportunity, Devon, NRG. So I don't know when they're launching this, but hopefully it'll be soon. And I'm not saying buy it, not buy it. Let's just say that, okay, this is why. Probably nothing. Fast Official and ADI chain, which is probably everything. Okay, Fast is a global banking investment platform focused on enhancing financial inclusion in Asia and Africa, enabling individuals and businesses to securely invest anywhere in the world. Fast introduced Own. It's Ethereum Layer 2 designed to expand access to decentralized finance globally. Founded by Mohammed Ra Hussain and Daniel Ahmed. So Daniel Ahmed is the co-founder of Own and Fast, which is also a partner of ADI, which is a partner of the royal family. Bam! Come on, follow the money here. And they have offices in what? Dubai. For some reason, B-Rocket, I think we should move to Dubai. Now, I actually watched a video about Dubai. I watched the one video where the guy said, let me show you the parts of Dubai you never see. Believe it or not, I don't know if you want to move to Dubai. You know, cause especially if you don't got the money to see the nice part. Really, it's all run by people that's like forced to work, you know, hardcore labor. Anyway, Fast raised $26 million in funding, holds regulatory approvals in several countries, including UAE and Indonesia. About ADI Foundation and about ADI Chain. We'll cover it, you know, we've already covered that. So, you know, big things are coming. And we got any cares, questions, comments, concerns before we go? Crypto Clay, never too late, sir. Never too late for a thumbs up. Can everybody do me a huge favor before you go? Everybody, smash that thumbs up. Hit your back button once. Let's see. I'm going to help everybody hit the thumbs up before you go, because we need some help with the algorithm here. Devon, have a good day, sir. Have a good day, B-Rocket. Have a good day, Miss Lady. Thank you big time for the super chats. Everybody, I really appreciate it. Helps out the channel in a big way. Shout out to all the members that helps out the channel in a big way. So, if you got the whole live stream up, you hit your back button once. And, oh, your thumbs up to your left. All right, come on. Now we can get some more thumbs up. And then you hit, I don't know how you, maybe you hit more. Oh, you can join, become a member to the channel. You click join right there. Let me hit join. What happens? Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. So it looks like the minimum membership price is $4.99. I thought it was like $2.99. Maybe I'll take a look at that. So there is like 3 different membership prices, and I do appreciate the members in a big way. So, and it does help out the channel in a big way. Without the members, without the members, there would be no Zebec challenge. Without the members, there would be no crypto retirement. Oh, what's this? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys remember how shout out to WAB Crypto Money. You guys remember when I said Zebec is in St. Moritz?
Crypto industry titans are all gathering at CfC St. Moritz Industry Days, one of the most contributing to the conversation. Suvretta House, Zebec will be attending. Contributing to the conversations that matter. Powering real-world payments, compliant payroll, and on-chain financial infrastructure. Curated, connected, collaborative.